Hello, this is Don with Dynamo Services. So, 2019, the season is upon us, and it comes a lot faster than you think. As far as the lawn and landscaping business goes, I'm doing that about 2 days a week at the most at this time. I currently changed my business process and my main focus onto house washing, pressure washing, things of that nature. The reason being is that's where I make higher profit in a less amount of time. Also, the good thing about a pressure washer business is that the equipment is a lot cheaper. And it's a lot cheaper to maintain than a landscaping business, in my opinion. The bad thing about cutting grass, and I know that cutting grass is a full-time income. I know it's an income that you can count on. That's why I haven't fully removed myself from cutting grass. But as far as cutting grass grows now into my business, how I implemented my business, we only do it about 2 days a week, and they are high profitable yards. The thing about a lawn care company that a lot of people don't understand and a lot of people don't talk about is that you are taking a machine that costs $10,000. They need a truck, the trailer, everything, So let's say you have an investment about $20,000. You're taking that large investment and you're getting a very small return, in my theory here. Okay, so I just want to talk about ways to get business. A few simple steps that will really make your business grow a lot faster than it probably currently is. If you're watching this video, then you probably want your business to grow. And these are steps that I'm taking that I've noticed a great return. The first step would be you need to get on social media. Facebook, website. I even advertise on Craigslist, and I get good jobs off of Craigslist. I've gotten good paying jobs off of Craigslist in the past. And the thing about pressure washing is, now that I've been doing it for such a long time, when people call me, I can already give them a price point. So before I even look at the house, I already know that it's almost a guaranteed job because I've been doing this for so long. That it goes by the square footage, and based off the square footage, I can determine around about how much money they would need to pay. So I give them a price point right off the top when they call, how much they are generally looking at. Facebook ads, they do work. Okay, you just need to keep on updating your videos. I think Facebook videos are the best way to promote your business on Facebook. Facebook hasn't been a very large return, but it has been a return. And I haven't invested a whole lot of money in Facebook, but it seems like I do get jobs at times that I'm really not even advertising, or I'm not boosting a post on Facebook. Okay, so Facebook does work because they can see before and after pictures. And a lot of customers, when they hire you, they can go online and they can look you up. And if you have a Facebook account, and if you're on Google, and if you're on Bing, and if you're on multiple platforms for advertising, chances are you have reviews, and they can look into you to know if you know how to do the job before they hire you or not. Okay, so that's about it. 2018, we were pretty busy up till Christmas. Then right after Christmas, there has been a downfall in sales. I do believe that the downfall had a lot to do with the government being closed. I live very close to Washington, D.C., and everybody around me in my general area, they all work for the government, okay? So at that time, I was getting a very low responses. I mean, I wasn't getting any calls when the government was closed. I still did some gutter cleaning jobs, but that's about it. I mean, this is just what went on in my area, and I really feel like the government had a large impact. Yeah, it had so much of an impact that I am kind of afraid to invest in my business because, meaning, there's stuff that I want to do, like I would like to get a brand new mower, I would like to get a flatbed truck, I would like to do multiple things, but I don't want to, at that time, I was just afraid to invest in my business, but I mean, see, the government might shut down again December 15th, I hope it doesn't. It seems like what I understand on about the politics, it just seems like one party is just mad at another party, and it's very deep and it's very in depth. Okay, that's one thing that I don't like about winter is that I watch a lot of YouTube and I study too much, and you know, I really have nothing else to do besides watch YouTube videos, and I mean, you know, you really can't do much when there's snow on the ground. We did have one snowstorm, but I mean, I don't have any plowing accounts that are locked in because, first of all, I never even plowed before. And I've owned this plow for a couple years, so I only used it one time so far. All the other snowstorms, they were very light, so no one's calling. I don't have a salt spreader. I would like to invest in a salt spreader and try to work for the state. I think that would be a very good idea if I could be a subcontractor for the state. But in order to do that, you do have to have a V-Box salt spreader, which cost about $3,000. You can get a used one for about $1,500, but I mean, am I going to make that $1,500 back? You know, and how fast can I make that money back off of that investment? So that's just the thing, you know. That's the thing about business is that you want to, in my theory, okay, if you want to grow your business the correct way, when you really start noticing money, is at the time when you don't have really any bills. Like if you don't have any truck payments, what's when all your trailers and your mowers and everything's paid off, and you don't have that much credit out, that's when you're doing jobs and seeing a much higher return because everything's paid for and you already have the equipment to do multiple different jobs. Okay, when you first start out, you can't get all that equipment. It's impossible. I mean, it takes a long time and a lot of money in equipment, like the dump truck. Okay, we have the dump truck. That's a lot of money in equipment. We really only use it for, the main purpose of me buying that dump truck was for leaf removal jobs. Okay, I don't have a leaf vac, but we did do quite a bit of leaf removal jobs for high profit. So I do want to get a leaf vac because I do believe that I can do leaf removal jobs all the way up till January. It seemed like I was getting multiple calls. I was getting so many leaf removal calls that I really couldn't, there was a couple that I couldn't even do because of weather and stuff. And I'm talking about big jobs, big paying jobs, like $600 jobs that I couldn't get to because the weather was bad, and I just couldn't get to them because I already had a lot of other leaf removal jobs on the book. And there was a few times that the people didn't want to wait, and they just got it done. So leaf removal is a good business to have in the wintertime. That can get you through the majority part of the winter if you live in the northern states, in my opinion. But the thing about leaf removal is that you need a large truck or trailer to remove those leaves, okay? So for now, thank you for watching Dynamo Services. I'm just kind of ranting about my thoughts about what's been going on here. Like I said, I was very nervous when the government shut down. It seemed like our drop of business really went down significantly. And in my opinion, you can't do everything on your own, okay? Your main focus in your business is to try to be the guy that sells the jobs, okay? Because that's where your time is most valuable, is selling the jobs. You can't sell the jobs and do all the jobs and have everything perfect because there's not as much time in the day. You need to get somebody working for you that knows what they're doing. And like the guy that's with me right now, he's been with me for 5 years. So I'm trying to kind of remove myself out of the truck. So I have to have them on, you know, all year round, okay? Because no one's going to come work for you if they're not working all year round. Please know that, okay? It's going to be very hard to find an employee or employees to work with you if you're unable to produce all year around work. Thank you for watching Dynamo Services.